Being a journalist comes with a lot of difficulties. I can remember when I started at St. Bian's magazine, I actually I was working internally without salaries, to the extent that my mom was so mad at me. I don't know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and tell her, I need fear, I want to go to work. He told me, what is the essence of you working? I told her it's not about the money, it's the passion that I have for the media. My mom will tell me, I can remember, yo, there is nothing that you lack. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't want to put the family to shame. I can remember there was a time my father actually did not talk to me for 1 year because he wanted me to stop the media. So it was part of things that really wanted me to give up at some point. But I remember that this is something I really want to do, and this is something I am aimed to do. So no matter what the circumstances may be, I will follow it to the letter. So I started working with St. Bian's. I started going up and down with them and come to the extent my boss saw that I was putting more effort on the work. He decided to pay me, I can remember, $1,000 every month. So at that $1,000, I use it for my fare. I use that $1,000 to go and do my field work and something. At some point that I used to come to work without no breakfast. And I would be like, when I go back home, my mom would tell me, didn't you go to work? I don't have no breakfast for you. But knowing
daughter does this, my daughter does that, I think that is because I believed in myself, and also my mom also was helping me and encouraging me, stuff like that. Coming to all these people, you know, trying to get to you, like I never go to through that when you come to the media houses exactly, you understand, like because I only attended Gambian Talent. From there I shift to N24, and all my bosses will rather advise me than to do certain things, you understand. I know, like when you are in the music scene, being a female, you understand, sometimes the artists will like try to get to you. There are so many artists that ask me out, but I just turn them down. But that will not change the fact that whenever I see them, I will, you know, try to talk to them, laugh with them, and then, you know, that's humanity. So I understand they are also men, and they are tempted to ladies, so it is normal. But it depends on you to know who you are and to value yourself and to know what exactly you want, so that you can dodge them. I have like experienced many artists trying to ask me out. Well, when Kangama sexy, you know, they are all men and Gambian, so I understand. But
the reason why you girls are here, you know, MP multimedia promotions, you know, the initiative, how did it came about?
Well, the initiative MP multimedia promotion / face of media, it's an initiative that I really had in my head for several years. But by then I was still growing in the media, and I didn't know exactly what to attach to it. So I let the idea grow. I can remember every time I would be like with Mariama, I want to do face of media, but I don't know what to attach to it. So we have been discussing it for a while, because she's someone that's so close to me. So regardless of everything, she's my sister that I love so much. So I will be discussing these things with her. So at some point I said, okay, last year I wanted to do it, but I did not know exactly. I think that my idea was not still matured in my head. But this year I just sat and said, this year I don't know what will happen, but this face of media, we must do it. So I was like, Mariam, I just started one rubbish on my status. I just started face of media 2024, more information coming. But I still believed in the idea. So I called her and tell her that this is actually what I want to do. But the aim is to support journalism students who are struggling with their fees in terms of their education. And they are so passionate in journalism. I said that this is something that I know we don't even have the funds actually as an individual. But coming up together as a team, I think we can initiate something and raise funds for them. That's how actually this initiative came about.
Yeah, looking at the team, like we can see she's from N24 and we are from Jollof, and I can see this.
Actually, when I say them, always a
I beg, don't cry. I'm not having tissues to be wiping tears. Please, please. This girl wants to be crying.
Emotional. It's okay. It's okay.
Me, my tears are dry.
It's okay.
My tears are dry.
These are actually 3 people that mean a lot to me, because I have been with Lucy for a while, and also Zainab and Mariam. Since I lost my parents, these people have been so.
It's okay, Empress.
You can't be crying.
It's okay.
Take care. Somebody's crying.
towards me. They have not for once related their support towards me. Anything that I am into, these people will always be there for me, no matter what the situation might be. We have our ups and downs, but what made us stronger is because of the peace, unity we have for each other. So I would like to say a big thank you to all of them. They have been so amazing, and I could have not know where my life would be without them, because they are my sisters and they will always be my sisters for life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Don't cry.
You're welcome.
Aww, I feel that. Aww.
Emotional.
Too bad that I
that's
don't
the
cry
sisterhood,
very
man.
easily.
That's the sisterhood. Yeah, that is Gambia.
Let me help you. Let me help you.
Like, you know, you have a fancy, like, some viewers, you know.
Yeah, to all my fans. To all my fans, this is let's say the face of media is here to say, like Mariama just said. I know when I started this initiation, a lot of people said I had to them because Gambian we do not have problem am moy do they door daram enko. But one thing that anybody knows that whenever
hello to all our beautiful followers and to all our wonderful subscribers. This is Lura, the ultimate boss in the building. We have another podcast for you today. I'm so happy and I'm so glad to, welcome my sisters, my beautiful ladies in the building, popular faces in the Gambia media. I welcome you all. MP Multimedia in the building. Welcome to the Ultimate Podcast, sisters.
Thank you very much, Ultimate. I'm pleased to be here.
You're pleased to be here. Empress?
thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, I welcome you all to the Ultimate Podcast. It's a different settings today, and I'm so proud to have you in the building on the Ultimate Media platform. I can see you guys are doing great on the media. Empress on the Gambian, talking. Is it Talking Point?
Talking Point.
The other lady are on the other Gam Showbiz. Congrats to your wonderful performances and the wonderful job that you are doing in the music industry. People have been seeing your stuff. It's going great in the music business. I just want you to introduce yourself, starting from Empress. Tell the people who is Empress, and we will step up from there and go to the other lady.
Hello guys, my name is Empress Baji. My name is Fat Baji, actually commonly known as Empress Baji. I am a journalist, a TV presenter, and also an activist as well. I am the founder and CEO of Face of Media.
Face of Media, yeah. So the other lady, Mariama, can you please introduce yourself and tell the people who is Mariama?
Thank you very much, Rula. I am Mariama Sisa. I'm a journalist, a presenter, and a reporter. And currently, I am the media consultancy for Face of Media 2024.
Yeah, it's all about the Face of Media 0.1.
Yeah.
2024 February. It's going down here.
9 at
Penchami, live at Penchami. So before we start the questions and everything that I want to know about and what the people should know about the Face of Media, I want you guys to tell us a biography about your schooling, because it is a culture on this podcast. If you come on the podcast, we must have to discuss about you. For the people that are watching that do not know about Princess or do not know who is Empress, you can just tell the people a little bit about Empress, your childhood, a little bit about your school and educational background. You can tell us where you were born and a little bit about Empress.
Okay, my name is Empress Baji, and like I am the cute little face in the media.
Yeah.
As they say, the darling of the media.
Yeah.
Okay, I schooled at St. Teresa's from nursery school to primary to junior secondary school. I was a former footballer of Red Scorpion, the Gambia Armed Forces.
Footballer?
Yeah, and also, that is a side many people don't know about me.
let's...
So also I was playing for City Girls. That's actually where my career stopped at.
Yeah.
So I was also a national athlete of the Gambia as well.
Yeah.
So I was a 400 meter and 200 meter athlete.
Wow, amazing.
So I stopped because my dad wanted me to focus on my education.
Your education.
So which hurt me very well. I think the last time I stopped playing football was when we went to Asabajan and came back. They beat us 12. That was the time my father told me, now your football career is over, you can hang your boots. and concentrate on your education. But that's the part that many people do not know about me because they only see me Empress as a journalist and an activist. But I had something that I was so passionate about, that was sports. That's something that always kept me comfort, and that was my very comfort zone. That's what all my childhood, all I wanted to be was like a sport personnel. But at some point, life has its turn, and my dad thought that it was a waste of time for the girl child to concentrate on sport because that's the culture, what they believe on by then. Then sports was not actually formatting in the Gambia. So when you're playing football as a female, they used to say, dafa ñaka fayda wara dem toga. I can remember when I was wearing short and be Italian and be going this, dafa ñaka jom mom. Dafa wara dem toga mu ngi dem football. But it was something I was so passionate about. I didn't let people's opinion drive me, so I follow it to the letter because I think my dad stopped paying my school fees since grade 5. So sports sponsors my education till I graduated. So it was a part of me, and I loved it so much. So my childhood was an amazing childhood because I came from a very comfortable family, but with a mom and a dad, at some point life have to knock me down. I lost my both parents, but yet still it was a way of motivation for me, and I'm still moving on. So I entered the media when I came back to Gambia in 2018. So I was so passionate about the media, so I felt like, okay, coming back, and I had a lot of ideas in my head, and I didn't know actually how to extract it. But I think the media was the thing that gave me the platform to speak about. People knew me by then, but people actually knew me when I started entering the media scene. So that's when people started to know, okay, Empress, because many people do not believe that I could do journalism. Even my father was surprised to see me in the journalism field. He was like, actually, when did this guy go to the journalism school? But then I was trying to dodge him and go into Majak without his consent. So before he actually could stop me, I was already deep in the media. So the media is something that I can say actually the media contributed a lot to my to me as a person, and which I am so appreciative of, because without the media, I can say today I would not be the Empress I am today.
Inspiring story about Empress. Empress, I can see that you've gone through a long journey to get to this level that you are. Like, let's talk about your personality as a journalist. How did it came about? When did you start having that motivation or that inspiration to be a media personality?
Well, I started nurturing the feeling when I was back in Turkey. So because I always follow this CNN stuff and documentary stuff. So I decided to say, okay, journalism, I think is something that I was passionate about. So after my studies, I decided to hold a mic, and sometimes I would just be in the house, started to talking on myself, practicing how I know, because I said that, okay, in Gambia, we have been, especially the girl child, we have been mute on something. So I feel like, okay, having a voice is something that will count in the music scene. So I said, okay, let me start by reporting. But when I started reporting, I felt like, okay, that is not my thing. I felt like I am more active in terms of music and stuff. So I decided to combine the two together and started going in the music scene. I started the music scene at a very young age before I left the Gambia with Lend the Hand, the Black Links and stuff. So with Mama and Giant, I know it well and stuff. So I started at a very young age. By then we have the Lend the Hand Society with Fra and
I could remember.
Yeah, that's why I started.
Great. Yeah, we can skip you a little bit and go to Mariama. Mariama, tell us a little bit about your childhood, your educational background, up to the level of your journalism stage here, so that the people that do not know Mariama, how he came about to be in the media, so that they can know a little bit about you.
Thank you very much. I think I didn't have much in my childhood because actually I'm the only female child of my mom, and I'm the first one, and my mom has only 2 kids, me and my little brother. But during my childhood, I was the only kid in the house, so everybody's attention was on me, even though there is nothing much, but then having family around is something that is so lovable, And also my grandmom was like my best friend. She was actually my mom, but unfortunately I lost her. And I started my kindergarten at Gola Fortunate. By then it was just a foundation, and I started Gola Fortunate, then to Serekunda School, then I went to Bako to Upper. From there, I went to Gambia High. That's where I graduated from. So from Gambia High, I then started an internship at Gambian Talents TV. Then I went to Inside. Then from there, Gambian Talents, they staffed me. Then I spent some time there. Then I am where I am now, which is N24, and I have 2 years in N24. Yeah, during my childhood, I was that quiet, very quiet person and calm. So people seeing me as a journalist is something that really twisted their mindset, because they never thought that I would have been a journalist, because I am very quiet and then very shy. So whenever I'm in a place, I'm always quiet, and my mom be like, why are you not talking? My mom is that talkative and stuff, but then I am very quiet. They be like, you are not like your mom, you understand? But then journalism came to me when I was in high school, when I was in Gambia High. I remember Modulamin Choi of QTV. By then I joined the press club, because press is something that I started loving since then, because he would call me and be like, Mariama, where are you? I'll be like, on my way to school. And then he would be like, okay, come to our prefectorial board, because he was a prefect by then. So I would go there and he'll be like, you'll be one to anchor the news on stage. I'll be like I'm not prepared for the news. He's like, you will do it. And he would write everything and script everything down. By then we do a live presentation in the assembly hall. You have to sit as a news anchor, and then you are reading the news, and then someone else will come up and then report. So that's how I developed myself, and then started doing public speaking, because I then turned to be a prefect, a senior prefect in Gambia High, and then it was a must for me to stand in the assembly and address the students. And whenever we from assembly, we have to go to the classes and then inspect. So I have to address. So that's how I started developing public speaking. But it does not change my personality in reality, because when I'm doing my work, I'm a different person. But after my work also, I'm a different person. Because sometimes my mom be like, when you are doing your job, you talk very well. So why when you're talking to me, you talk like you can't open your mouth and stuff? But then I think that is something in me still. But then media changed a lot.
Amazing stories, man. Like, I'm really impressed about your beginnings and the journey that you've gone through. Like, I can see that, like, ladies in the Gambia, like, especially the same category, same level of lineage, same age mates, like, they're so hardworking. They're ambitious. Like, ladies like you, like, want to be somebody in the society. Like, Empress, I want to come up to you. Like, can you please tell us some of the difficulties and some of the challenges you face as a journalist in the Gambia, like in the media sector? Like, we all related to the system. Like, being a journalist, like, sometimes, like, people will be like, ñi duñ leen dee fay amuñ fay, comme, you know, dañoo sonal seen boppa, dañ bëgg a nekk celebrity, they want to be so-called celebrities. So what is the difficulties and the challenges behind the job that you are doing? Like, bala ñu duga, before we go into the main topic that brings us here, but we want to share a little bit story about you people, because, you know, it's very important for people to know the struggles behind what you are into and what you are about to come and get into, because there is a reason why that you wanna put this platform in the people. That is the face of the media. There is a reason why you wanna bring the platform to the people, and there are so many inspiration and there are so many motivation behind it. So I want you to share some of the difficulties you face and you face in the media as a journalist and as a female in the business.
Yeah, well, being a journalist comes with a lot of difficulties. I can remember when I started at St. Bian's magazine, I was working internally without salaries, to the extent that my mom was so mad at me. I don't know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and tell her, I need fear, I want to go to work. He told me, what is the essence of you working? I told her, it's not about the money, it's the passion that I have for the media. My mom will tell me, I can remember, there is nothing that you lack, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't want to put the family to shame. I can remember there was a time my father actually did not talk to me for 1 year, because he wanted me to stop the media. So it was part of things that really wanted me to give up at some point, but I remember that this is something I really want to do, and this is something I am aimed to do. So no matter what the circumstances may be, I will follow it to the letter. So I started working with St. Bian's. I started going up and down with them and come to the extent my boss saw that I was putting more effort on the work. He decided to pay me, I can remember, $1,000 every month. So at that $1,000, I use it for my fare. I use that $1,000 to go and do my field work and something. At some point that I used to come to work without no breakfast. And I would be like, when I go back home, my mom would tell me, didn't you go to work? I don't have no breakfast for you. But knowing, being an only child, I know how my mom was to me. So at some point, when my dad said, don't give her food, she will just come where I am and then she will serve me food and tell me eat. But tomorrow, if you go again, you will not have it. But tomorrow, still, I will wake up in the morning and go. My mom will be the same person to give me fare to go to work. So I faced a lot of challenges. To some point, people will start telling me that, danga ñaka fayda amulo ci dara yaangi waste sa time yow loy dem fi lo fa day amé and dafa bëgg fame mom it has been on people's lip dafa bëgg fame that's the mentality Gambia has. At some point people will see you like I remember the last time before I left St. Ben's I remember there was a man who was working in the mall came to our office for a broadcasting, so we were charging him and he was like, can I pay you in kind? So that was something that really, I said, okay, I had people were going through this in the media as a female, but it was not something I believed in. But when he was telling me, can I pay you in kind? I was like, Hannah, what do you mean? Because I just wanted to understand what he really means. Because I was at a young age, but I really wanted to understand the reason why he said that. He said, do see what ngeen buga. Man mun na la siwlo, da nga ñew rek nga fekk ma suma kër rek so paré rek. Because so I was like, okay, this is what people actually feel. So I said, being a female in the media, I must struggle to get where I am supposed to get without using any shortcut. And it really helped because I believed in myself. I pushed myself to the level. Though people contributed in what I am, but my determination and focus kept me going and put me to the position I am today.
Yeah, I can see that you are a real queen, in the business, like, and you're so hardworking, I bear witness in a lot of your like works that you normally do in the Gambia, especially for the Gambian music industry, to artists that are growing up, like, most of these shows they happen fi yako they facilitate. You help a lot of Gambian artists, I know what is going on in the business. So it's like we still have to respect and give, support to the young ones. People like Empress, we need them in the business and we need them in the field. So we need to motivate them. Mariama, can you say a little bit about what Empress is saying? I don't know whether your storyline is similar to her, but I know there must be some challenges that you face too in the field as an upcoming female journalist or a female, media personnel.
Yeah, actually, I don't live with my mom. I live with her sister and husband. So when I started the media, it was my mom who encouraged me because she always support me in whatsoever I'm doing. When I tell her I'm doing this, she will tell me, well, if there is no bad effect, then you can go for it, you understand? She really believes in me. But then when I wanted to start media, my auntie's husband was like, media, I'm with Halis, you understand? Whenever I go to work, entertainment is something I like because music is something that I love. So I see myself in the music scene. So I would like, okay, I will do something that I will love doing. Like when I'm doing, the more I get tired, the more I enjoy doing it. You understand? So I chose entertainment. So I did my internship at Gambian Talent CB. I will tell them very thank you, especially Pa Usman Ju. Like I started Gambian Talent for 1 week or less than that. And then we went out for Semester Avenue that they do. So we were there and Pa was called and it was like, Fat Samba, you are kana kan fanega. And Fat Samba was like, Manla, there was another lady. And then a new intern with Mariama. So Pa was like, we should speak in 3 different languages. You understand? Yeah. So he was like, I have to speak in my native language, which is Mandinka. I'm not very good at Mandinka. You understand? But then I was like, I can do it. Because I'm that person, when I want to do something, anytime you ask me, I will tell you I can do it. There's nothing like, oh, Munmakodef, I don't think so. Like, I believe so much in myself that I would say, I can do it. So he was like, okay, you can go. Then from that day, I could remember, I just took my hair and then make it nyari puff. So, like Momuska, they will say. And from that very stage, I remember Pa also we call it, Anaborom nyari puffi, until he came to know my name, exactly. Yeah, so from there, they started believing in me, giving me shows to do. And you know, whenever there's a live coverage, they will tell me, sister, we have to go. And because of my confidence, they also believe in me. And whenever there's a show, they will say, sister, how you'll be one doing it, sister, how you'll be one doing it. You understand? So my uncle be like, you are going till late night coming to home. At times I will sleep there. When the job requires it, I will go, especially when we are in December and stuff like that. I will go to Banjul, do the coverages, New Year's Eve, I will be there. So people like, you yange them, sagniti, like, how to call it, amulo fay, and then yange them, yange waste the time, yange them be goody alabi, they can do it, but because I love it, and my mom also will be like, don't quit, just go for it, I know you can do it, you understand? So from there, my auntie's husband end up being my biggest fan. He also start telling his friends, yes, my daughter does this, my daughter does that. I think that is because I believed in myself, and also my mom also was helping me and encouraging me, stuff like that. Coming to all these people, you know, trying to get to you, like I never go to through that when you come to the media houses, exactly, you understand, like, because I only attended Gambian talent. From there I shift to N24, and all my bosses will rather advise me than to do certain things, you understand. I know, like, when you are in the music scene, being a female, you understand, sometimes the artists will like try to get to you. There are so many artists that ask me out, but I just turn them down, but that will not change the fact that whenever I see them, I will, you know, try to talk to them, laugh with them, and then, you know, that's humanity. So I understand there are also men, and they are tempted to ladies, so it is normal, but it depends on you to know who you are and to value yourself and to know what exactly you want, so that you can dodge them. I have like experienced many artists trying to ask me out. Well, when Kangama said, say, you know, they are all men and Gambian, so I understand, but it depends on you as a person to know what exactly you want, and then where you want to get. Because today maybe you can go with them, okay, buy my date aki ngagi smako ware interview mo access with mo easy, buy my date aki, but next minute they'll be the one sitting around the corner, and do be smandola one do be, you know, they are men,
same
understand? So exactly, so I think I'll be like, no, this is not me, I have to do my job, I can do it. So whenever they are into something, they will need me, like I will not need them, they will need me. So yeah, that's how I roll.
Yeah, lovely, you know, inspiring. Like we can see that your mother was being supportive.
Yeah.
And how is your uncle?
He is my biggest fan. Like now? Whenever I'm going out, he will be like, yeah.
Like Empress. Fast forward, we can step into the main you know, conversation. The reason why you girls are here, you know, MP multimedia promotions. You know, the initiative. How did it came about?
Well, the initiative MP Multimedia Promotion / Face of Media, it's an initiative that I really had in my head for several years. But by then, I was still growing in the media, and I didn't know exactly what to attach to it. So I let the idea grow. I can remember every time I would be like with Mariama, I want to do Face of Media, but I don't know what to attach to it. So we have been discussing it for a while, because she's someone that's so close to me. So regardless of everything, she's my sister that I love so much. So I will be discussing these things with her. So at some point I said, okay, last year I wanted to do it, but I did not know exactly. I think my idea was not still matured in my head. But this year I just sat and said, this year I don't know what will happen, but this Face of Media, we must do it. So I was like, Mariam, I just started one rubbish on my status. I just started Face of Media 2024, more information coming. But I still believed in the idea. So I called her and tell her that this is actually what I want to do. But the aim is to support journalism students who are struggling with their fees in terms of their education. And they are so passionate in journalism. I said that this is something that I know we don't even have the funds actually as an individual. But coming up together as a team, I think we can initiate something and raise funds for them. That's how actually this initiative came about.
Yeah, looking at the team, like we can see she's from N24 and we are from Jollof, and I can see the sisters who
are
from
one of different media houses.
So how did you collaborate to form the team? Because sometimes it's difficult to collaborate with people from different background or different work sectors, like you girls, you know.
Well, all those in my team, especially girls, are people that are very close to my heart. I have known Lucy for years, Zainabu for years. They are much more like family. I have known Mariama, she is much like a sister. So all the girls in my team are actually people who are so close to who are in my circle, people that are very close to me. So I did not only bring someone outside. I brought my sisters together to form this initiative because I felt like I have seen their work. I have seen how we connected. Like these are people that I share so many things with. So I felt like having an initiation, before I go outside and give it to people, why not people that are in my circle and very close to me? Because I felt like having the chemistry that we have, working together will be so easy, and it has been very helpful and impactful so far.
Yeah, I want to go further to the questions. The only thing I want to ask is that, Mariam, like you've been like newly in the business, like in the field, journalism field, you know, in the media, like we've been in the business for so long now here in the Gambia. Like you see the bigger heads, the people that are in the main television streams, you know, they haven't created stuff like this. Hope you've contacted, or you've go to the GPU, you know, to talk, to communicate with them before organizing stuff like this or creating an initiative like this, because we all know how Gambia is like. Most of the time, like, people will not initiate, they will not groom, they will not build something. But the moment they see, like, even a younger one creating something that is like spectacular or something that will be talked about, you know, that will be in the future making noise, they will be like, ndoi. Hope you've taken your grounds and made your discoveries and made your right, you know, punchlines before you start creating this.
Yeah, actually, as Empress said, she has been singing this for a while now. Whenever she's like, you understand? So then she told me, I was like, it's a very good initiative. And she was like, I'm getting again because she jokes a lot. So I was like, she's just joking. I wasn't expecting it to be this year, if I'm to be honest. And then just one fine day, there is Face of Media, and I really buy the idea. Why? Because in the media, like, we have so many journalists, we are very talented, you know. We also are, like, others are in a job, but they have passion for something else. Do you understand? So others have passion for pageantry, others have passion for modeling, but then the work overshadow them. Like, they don't have the time to be doing that. We don't have anything that is owned by the media apart from the GPU awards. You understand? And which so many journalists don't see themselves into. Do you understand? So Empress coming up with an initiative like this is something we really, really appreciate, and we will work to the last drop of blood to make sure that it is there. So talking about GPU, yes, we've contacted them because the Face of Media is not only here for today. We are here forever. You understand? We are here to make sure that the media also have something that they will call their own. Like, we go to coverages every day, but they are not our own. You understand? At times we will go to those coverages, they will belittle us. Even though they need us, but they will still belittle us. You understand? But this is something that it's our own. And that has to change, you know. Exactly.
The mentality has to change, man.
It needs to change.
It needs to change, you know.
So that's why Empress coming up with an initiative like this, it's a very, very brilliant idea. And we have talked to the GPU. She exactly went to the meeting with our other executive, which I was not into. But then the GPU also embraced the idea, and they are fully backing us.
Okay. Yeah. So, Empress, can you please tell us what is the Face of Media all about? And you know, you were talking about it, but we just want you to briefly tell us what it is all about.
Face of Media, it's here. As you know, we journalists have been outlined in terms of in the society. People term us as a threat. So that is the narrative we want to change. That is the narrative MP Multimedia find it necessary to bring Face of Media to light. So Face of Media is here because, like I said, the aim is to raise funds to support journalism students who are struggling with their fees. We know actually we cannot do it in person, but we think collaborating with different institutions, and we can do it as a team. And like Mariama said, we are not here just for this year. We are here because this is the thing we want to do annually. This is the thing we want to do annually. We want to make people understand that media, they can actually be media friendly, because we are not threat. We are here to update the masses. So if they don't celebrate us, if we are not being welcome to the society, then we are not here for a purpose, and we are here for a purpose, because without the media, you and I will not be there. So I think it's high time the Gambia divert this mentality of media being a threat, to embrace this media, because I think this phase of media is not only our own, but it's especially for the whole media, because the media, we do not have, apart from the awards, we don't have any event that celebrates us. So the face of media is actually here to celebrate peace, unity, tolerance within the media fraternity.
Yeah, Empress, it sounds good, and like it's really clear. Like it doesn't matter where you're from or which media house you're from, as far as you've collaborated with the young females and other. Are there any males inside the group?
Yeah, we have males. We have the likes of Father D Jobs. We have Uncle Njai Sasune.
Because one side thing. We don't want it to be a one-sided gender, you know. We want it to be like,
no, we are gender
like you used to say 50-50, so therefore what a fair, you know.
No, gender balance.
Okay, okay, I have no problem. Shout out to D Jobs and shout out to Father, you know, Pa Manezer, you know, in the building, you know. So you know. So what we are gonna step up right now, I'm gonna be asking on what are your targets on the face of media. And the other question I want to know is that, is it gonna be an event or annual event, or is it gonna be a beauty pageant inside it, or annual event sort of?
Well, it's going to be an annual event, but this year we are putting the pageantry in it. Because like Mariama said, we have many journalists who are passionate on different things, but they do not even have the chance or the opportunity to showcase their talents beyond their expertise. So Face of Media is here to showcase the hidden talents. We are here, we want to remove them from their comfort zone and take them where they are not comfortable at. And believe me, you will be amazed when you come to the event and see how these young journalists experience and express themselves, because they have the talent, they have what it takes. So Face of Media, we are going to build their capacity in public speaking, presentation, communication, and everything.
But it's going to be a sort of a beauty pageant sort of event.
Yeah, so we want to crown the queen. So we want to know who will be the queen of the
represent the media.
We
also need an ambassador, you know.
Yeah, okay. So now, Mariama, getting to you now, we want to know what is expected from the event and the development after.
Yeah, as she was saying, the event is a pageantry show. So we are not only crowning the queens, but we're also there to honor some of our elders who have been in the media for a long time, and we are still doing good, I would say. And also we will have a dinner sort of. We are going to have a gala dinner in there. Like, it's not going to be any beauty pageant show, you understand? The show is going to be up to standards, because it's about journalists and they know us. We are not perfect. They say no one is perfect, but people expect us for perfection. You understand? They expect us to be perfect all the time. Whenever you mess up something, they'll be like, "Hola journalist be deaf, hola journalist be wah." You understand? Even though when someone else does it, that feels normal. But whenever we do, they'll be like, "Okay, she should have been perfect." So they know us for perfection. So everything should be perfect on that night. We are not only crowning queens, but we also have a gala dinner that will be there. We have tables for sale, and we expect our media fathers, mothers to be there to support that very night.
They will come out, they will support.
And it is going to be very, very classic.
Like, who are your targets now? Which media houses are your target? Like, are you targeted already online media houses, or together with the TV stations, or
we're not having exceptions. Anybody that you are in the media, media. It's media. The media fraternity is what we are representing. You understand? We are not saying so and so media should be there, so and so media should not be there. All media houses are welcome.
Yes.
You understand?
Now, how is the communication between with you guys and the media houses? Did you send letters already?
I will let my CEO to say that, because he's working so hard on that.
Yeah, we do not always send letters. We take the registration to them. We make sure we engage them and brief them what the media, face of media is all about. Because we are not only crowning queens. We are initiating the agent of change. Because this beauty queen will represent us tomorrow. They are going to be our agents outside, and they are not only stopping with the pageantries. After the pageant, we intend having symposiums. We intend having debate competition to outline not only the excellent work these journalists have been doing, but also to showcase that this is their passion and it should be respected to the letter.
Okay, loud and clear. So I can see that you really stepping into a very good job, which is very sensitive to, like, I'm really appealing to all the media houses. If you do not register on for the Face of Media 2024, please, you can send in your contestant so that we can make this a history and support and at least celebrate ourselves in the media, because it's a huge platform, as we all know, like there is no platform that is representing the media, personnels, and we that are inside the media and that are working, both day and night to showcase these beautiful talents that are in the Gambia. That is the artists, the politicians. We are people that are showcasing these people. So we also need to be celebrated. So I'm appealing to all the media houses. Let us not belittle this the platform. Let us not underrate the platform. Let us not, let's just try to support as brothers, and let's just try to uplift each other. Like I'm really impressed about their initiative, because they are youths, and their mindset is like to develop and to create. They can just sit down and be in their comfort zone, go to their normal work routine, get their salaries, go to their restaurants, chill up their money, and go to, live up their normal lifestyle, But yet still, they are trying to build up a platform that will stay, like they said, it will stay, and it will try to, build up more talents, and it will even promote and build confidence to the people that are gonna be participating in this event. So, Empress, I'm really proud of you girls, and I'm really proud of the team behind you too. And I'm telling you girls to keep it up and trying to push harder, because it's not easy in our country. Like Nunde wax moy comme Gambia so bëggé def dara fa nga gorgolu yow mu ko create fa nga nekk ci kanam ngay hoos di lini di ñodi di odi, because most of the time if you want to go with people as a group, it's always a difficulty, it's always a problem. But as you said, like the people that you are working with are your teammates. They are your colleagues from your childhood, and you've been working with them. You've known each other, so it's not going to be a huge task for you guys to create this stuff that you are doing right now. So I will just step up to the next question, and I want you guys to give us more details about the registration process and how is it going right now.
Yeah, the registration process so far so good is going smoothly. As you know, we always take our registration forms to media houses, and then because we have been sending them invitations, but you know how the Gambia works, the media thing. If they don't see you in the forefront pushing of something, they will feel like you are relaxed. So the thing we are doing is a media thing, and we have to support. So what we are doing is taking registrations to the media, every media, for them to sign, and it's going so far so good. The registration is just $500, and the contestants should be average height, and I think should be very outspoken, and all we need it's not a very difficult task. All we need is like your age. The money is just $500. It's not too much, So because that
is people, the registration fee.
Yeah, the registration. People have been asking, what are we going to do with that $500? Which I think should be clear. The $500 is part of the logics for the contestant, because they will be having their training sections, and if they come for training, they will need refreshment. Some of them will need fare. So all of these things, these funds we are raising, is something that is going to be allocated to them back. So it's not something that we are using to keep in our pockets, but it's something like a form of encouragement for the contestants as well. Because this is something we are starting, and we are not having funds to do it. So the only thing we can do is to create these forms, and the forms and everything we are doing is going back to them, not in our pockets as well.
Don't forget to give them the numbers. Others will want to, join.
The numbers to call is 795-6735.
365-0214.
No, what is expected in the event, like during the event? What is expected from the contestants, and what is expected in the event?
Well, what we are expecting from the contestant is perfection, because he's a beauty queen, and you are representing an institution. And if an institution have to send you to represent a whole body, and they send you, I think they are expecting nothing but perfection from you. I think this is not something that maybe it's going to be something new to them, because it's pageantry, but it's not something that they cannot do, because they are all journalists. And it's something that public speaking is something that every journalist does. So what we are expecting is we want to see that unity. We want to see the collaboration of peace. We want to bring the media together. We want them to celebrate. As you know, we all media personnel, but sometimes we have our differences. Whereby it brings us all together, all the media personnel, all the big names under one umbrella, one night. It's something that has never happened in the Gambia. So it's going to be a massive event, and we are looking for nothing but perfection.
So Empress, are you guys partnering with any company or any NGO?
Yeah, when you ask me about partnership, I will be very happy to answer that because we'll be partnering with Prince Empire. For the first time, they are part of the Face of Media, the 1.0. So our signing a partnership ceremony will take place next week Monday. And you're all invited as well.
Okay, no
because
problem.
Prince has been very supportive in terms of young people in the Gambia. So we will say we are very happy and we are so proud to be partnering with Prince Empire Gambia Limited.
Yeah, for the event.
For the event.
Yeah, okay. So Empress, is there any company that is in support of it, like a sponsor?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of companies that we are hoping for. We have been going to companies and we are hopeful because all the people we are meeting are positive people and they are actual people that have been helping me in terms of other shows. So I don't think if I can bring my initiation to them, they will reject me for the first time.
Yeah, I don't think
so hopefully, we are hopeful, but hopefully we know that the turnout will be very good because this is something, it's not companies coming because you are doing us a favor. It's like help me, I help you. You are helping us and we are giving you visibility.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, thank you so much. Like I want to step up to the other side of the conversation. That is the entertainment side. Like, what are we expecting on the night? Like, we know that all you girls are part of the music industry, so we haven't talked about that side. Are we expecting our brothers and sisters, the rappers, the artists, like the musicians, on the event, or is it gonna be inclusive only media?
No. Because when you talk about media, all the entertainers are media personnel.
Yeah.
Because at least they are there to cheer us up and something. So we will be having some of them in the on the day. We'll be having some of them to support on the day as well. Because I think it's a must for them to come because I have been supporting them. Yeah. So this is the time for them to pay me back. So this is the time for them to pay me back. Yes, I think that they must level on board. So lead time la binga xamne dañ ma wara fess ma bor.
Waxala gaay, holal ci caméra nga waxa gaay.
Kuma fayut bor bi. Kuma fayut bor bi. Deka bi fa ñoo diga because na len ha dañ ma di liggéey lo suba be gudi.
Te gaay dañ bari problème de. Waxala suma manager, mané kolal suma manager.
Waaw, suba be gudi dañ ma tek lo stage bi nga xamne sama dañ resu dañ ma di o homeless. Because man dafa melni city la dika. Artiste suba be gudi duma lekk duma nan ma ngi dox sen daranga. Waye nak liggéeyal ma su jotté. Artist mo laaj dara si na tok si télé bi ne artist bi ma laaj dara si.
Who are your main targets, man? You can
who are my main targets? They are, let me see, they are my brothers. Some people that they are my brothers. I can say they are my brothers because I have a very good rapport with them. Yeah, we will like the likes of Fula Gangsta. Hey yo, Chaco. Yeah, Fula Gangsta will be there. He's like my brother. So we will have Dada, we'll have Hussein. We might not have ST, but we know that he will be at the show at that event to support as well. So we would like to have few of them. We like to have the Mosquito people. Their manager is there. So we would like to have that. We like to bring people that you know that at least 5 they can give us, you know, the entertainment media, because we feel like this is not only the MP Multimedia Day. This is a day to celebrate Gambian media. This is a day to tell them the gacha gala because without the media, I don't think they will be where they are today.
Yeah, I really appreciate, you know, the initiative, and I'm in support of the initiative, and I will be behind you girls and the team too. So we are here, Ultimate Media Gambia. Anytime you need us, we are in support. We will be in support in the media side, promotion wise, and anything that will be suitable for us to participate on. I will be on board, and my team. So we are coming with our participant. So make sure all the media houses, you have to bring your own participant in your media. You don't have to snitch. No snitching.
No back doors.
No back doors.
No back doors.
No back doors. You know, I want to say congratulations to you guys and good luck on your initiative. We are praying for you guys. You know, all the best. Mariama, can you say your last words, and so that we can end the conversation? And, you know,
that these are not my last words.
She's not dying.
Well, I'm not dying, I'm sure, so it's my last words for the podcast. And thank you very much for having us. But before going to that, I would like to say that any funds that we have, we are going to use it for our media personnel. Like, I mean, we have so many young girls, you know, or men, but then I think we have to do it like this and say girls who wants to do journalism, who want to do the course, but then there is no money for them. You understand? Like, the background is not that very strong. So this is for them. It's not for us. It's for them. So if anybody like contribute on this, it's just like you are helping a girl child to be educated. And it is said, whenever you educate the girl child, you educate the whole nation. So I think if anybody join hands with us, that particular person will not regret doing it, because we are not saying let's go for clubbing and later we use the money and do money club or something. We are saying come join initiative, let's celebrate ourselves, and at the end let's bring another person.
Important side of it. That is the most important side of it, to celebrate ourselves. And just come together and just chill out.
So we are saying celebrate ourselves and then bring another person in our midst. You understand? So saying a very big thank you to you. I think this is a very good initiative that you did, because in the Gambia we all do interviews, but then it's a different setup. Like there's nothing like a podcast where you have to be free like I'm doing today, like I'm free doing with this.
You guys are welcome.
I think I'll take this Teddy with me.
No problem. You can just
having the Teddy with me, because in a normal interview you will have to sit properly. You have to sit like this. We have rules, we have regulations, and then this is something really nice, and I applaud you for that. Saying a very big thank you to all those watching right now. We're saying Face of Media is here to stay. They were saying there is no consistency in the Gambia, but we are consistent because we have young energetic people behind us, and we are sure that we want to see this going, and it will be an annual thing, as she said earlier on. So saying a very big thank you, and if you are from a media house watching, we are saying welcome, a very big welcome, and be mindful, like we have limited space as well. Like first come, first serve. We have so many people in the media. Like you cannot wait until the end of November to say that, okay, I see that this Face of Media is going all around the country, I want to be part of it. No, you have to be here. Like the deadline is November, right? We have to do our registrations before December, so that the girls will have the time to train and know what to do or what not to do. So we are telling you that you're all welcome. This is about the media. We are all part of it. And the artists that Empress was saying, if you don't come, like it's over for you guys. Like we have to sacrifice our sleeves, fight with all the security people, with all these things, and come to your shows, and then next minute you will say, hey, they get my charge. Like what? Why is it? So very big thank you to our team, Nyom Sei Seka, she's a designer. We have also Madame Lucy, she's an actress. We have Njai Sasune, we have D Jobs, we have Binta, we have Father, Send a very big shout out to all our team members. If I miss any, please, hey DJ Countryman, like what? Shout out to all of you, and shout out to you also because you're the first person who have us since we started our media tour. Send a very big thank you to you. You're also part of the success story, and sending a big shout out to your team, Fula Gangster, I see you at the corner. So it's a bye from me till you see us in another interview, and please don't miss this out, because if you miss it out, you will regret being told.
Empress, I want to ask, how far are you engaging the fashion designers? I wanted to ask about that.
Well, the fashion designers have been responding very well.
They've been responding.
We have courtesy call meetings that we are scheduled with them next week, and so far so good. We have a lot of them, and they have been so supportive as well.
They've been supporting. So what I wanted to ask even is like for the media houses and for their contestants, are they sponsoring for their costumes, or the fashion designers are going to take care of that?
Well, there are costumes that they need to bring, like their traditional outfit, their evening wear, but like the talents wear, but
it's an important part, because
we will be providing the intro dancing. We provide that outfit and the casual wear. But when it comes to the national outfit, that is where people recommend it as cultural outfit. They have to provide it, because they have to come in their own ways. That is to impress the judges. And when it comes to the talent, they know what talent that they are bringing, so they have to dress according to their talent. Like we cannot provide dress for them. When it comes to the evening wear, they also have to provide that, because they want to impress the judges, so they know how they want to appear. So we will provide in two outfits. That is the casual outfit and the intro dancing
it's
outfit.
very important, Empress, for you guys to make that
very clear.
Clear, because most of the time, maybe that is the main side that will even start to discourage most of the media houses that will participate.
And like Marianne forgot to mention something, we will be providing a makeup artist for them. But if an individual contestant want to bring her own makeup artist. You are welcome. But the team will provide a makeup artist.
Yeah, okay, no problem. So what are the prices behind the consistent, the first, second, and the?
Well, that's a surprise. We're not going to say. We will pass that one. We will pass that one. We are going to pass that. If you want to know the surprise, be on the stage, win. Be part of it. We know that we have a surprise that is. You know,
Empress.
Like we are passing that section. We are passing that section.
No, can disclose. If you don't want to disclose it on the media online, maybe you can disclose it to the contestants on the media.
Comprises with something that is breathtaking. It's worth it. How many prices will have a water?
No, but I need them see Alabi. They want to have that guy. They move on. Okay, I will Zula.
I'm telling you. So we pass that one.
So Empress, you can just say
before I sign out, I would like to say a big thank you to Lucy. Lucy has been my childhood friend, and Sainabu as well, and Mariam. These are the 2-3 people that are close to me. I have never said this in an interview, and this is the first time I'm saying this. Actually, when I say it, I'm always amazed.
I beg, don't cry. I'm not having tissues to be wiping tears. Please, please. This girl wants to be crying.
Emotional. It's okay.
Me, my tears are dry.
It's okay.
My tears are dry.
These are actually 3 people that mean a lot to me because I have been with Lucy for a while, and also Zainab and Mariam. Since I lost my parents, these people have been so.
It's okay, Empress.
You can't be crying.
It's okay.
Take care. Somebody's crying.
Towards me, they have not for once related their support towards me. Anything that I am into, these people will always be there for me, no matter what the situation might be. We have our ups and downs, but what made us stronger is because of the peace, unity we have for each other. So I would like to say a big thank you to all of them. They have been so amazing, and I could have not know where my life would be without them, because they are my sisters and they will always be my sisters for life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Don't cry.
You're welcome.
Aww, I feel that.
Emotional.
Too bad that I don't cry very easily.
That's the sisterhood. Yeah, that is Gambia.
Let me help you. Let me help you.
Like, you know, fancy like some viewers,
to all my fans. To all my fans, this is let's say the face of media is here to say, like Mariam has just said. I know when I started this initiation, a lot of people said I had to them because Gambian we do not have problem do they door daram enko. But one thing that anybody knows that whenever I put my determination and focus that I want to achieve something, I go to the letter. So this I initiated the face of media, but it's not for Empress, it's for everybody. Because if Empress as an individual could have done it alone, I would have not involved my sisters. But this face of media belongs to all of us, and let me tell you, I am not here to fail. It's not part of my dictionary. I am going to win at all costs.
Inshallah. More blessings. Jeringen Jeffa, we thank you for your presence, and like we really appreciate, you've been working hard for the industry. I wish you good luck. Keep up the good work you're doing. Also, keep on your focus, like you said, to know what you are, know your worth, and know what you are up to, and just focus on your work, and the future will be bright. Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Inshallah.